Introduce myself. My name is James Warple, and it is my privilege to serve as the principal of Northwestern Lehighton Middle School. We have been very pleased and proud this year to host the Sixth Sense competition, and we are equally pleased to welcome you all here tonight. It's a great surprise and a real delight to see so many folks here in the audience tonight to watch the competition. For those of you who are watching the Sixth Sense competition for the first time, I can assure you that you'll find it very exciting. You'll be very impressed with the youngsters who will be up here on the stage tonight. And if it gets real close, some of you are going to be sitting right on the edge of your seats before the end of the competition. It does get kind of very exciting. I welcome you on behalf of all of the schools that have participated in the Sixth Sense competition this year. In addition to the 4 schools that will be competing tonight, we have also included in the tournament Northern Lehighton, Northwestern, our own team from here, Jim Thorpe, and I'm blanking on the school. Panther Valley, thank you. Are any of those teams here tonight that came back to watch? I know most of the students from our Northwestern Middle School team from this year are in the audience tonight to observe, and also some of the veterans from our first place championship team from last year also returned tonight to watch the competition and will be helping us throughout the evening. Just a couple of quick housekeeping details. When you do have an opportunity, if you need to use restrooms, you'll find them in the hallway down towards the auditorium on the left-hand side. And at the end of the competition tonight, we do have a cake and some juice that we will serve over in the cafeteria. I hope it extends as far as this audience is tonight. But we would like to congratulate all the students who have participated in the competition by treating them to a little piece of cake and some juice before they go home tonight. Competing tonight in the 3rd and 4th place competition will be the team from Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley, let's hear it, gang. Where's your team? Moderating it throughout all its years and does an incredible job in a very difficult situation. So please welcome Dr. Zinner.
Good evening and welcome to our 9th Sixth Sense Finals. It's an exciting evening. I will explain that how we've arrived at our contest tonight. Dr. Warple explained that we did start with 8 teams. We had competition last week on Wednesday. We had all 8 teams here. We eliminated 2 teams on Wednesday. We had 4 more contests on Friday morning where we eliminated 2 more teams. Hence we arrived at the 4 teams tonight. Some explanations about Sixth Sense for those of you who are viewing it for the first time. It's a competition for 6th grade students and consists of teams of 6 members each. However, you only have 4 members competing on the panel at any one time. Our matches are played in 3 rounds and each round is slightly different. We will read the rules for each round as we continue tonight. Scores will be announced at the end of each round, and there will be a short recess between rounds. We have 4 scorekeepers down front. They determine the official score. We have students keeping score on either side of the stage up here, but remember, their scores are not official. All right? If there are any questions, we will check with the judges down front here, and I may refer to them at any time during the contest. Our first match tonight is between Pleasant Valley and Palmerton. I'd like to ask these teams to take the stage at this time. While they're taking the stage, we would ask your cooperation in a couple of things, please. While the competition is going on, we ask while the actual rounds are taking place. People walking up and down the aisles can be distracting to the contestants. We will take a short break between each round, about a 15-minute break between the two contests. So you'll have plenty of time to stretch or go anywhere you might want to. Also, if you have camcorders, videotape machines, you're welcome to use them. If you have cameras with a flash, you can take it, but like the minister at the wedding, I'm asked that you do not take flash pictures during the actual competition. We'll give you plenty of time to take pictures at the end, so you may get all the pictures you want. On my left. Team members for Palmerton are as follows: Daniel Berger, Eric Danielson, Mike Gerchak, Jessica Janeski, Ashley Smith, and Bo Tack. The competitors for the first round for Palmerton are Bo, Ashley, Eric, and Jessica, and Eric will be serving as captain for Palmerton for the first round. To my left, Pleasant Valley. Team members are Stephen Connor, Pamela DeSario, Connie Hackett, Chris Lusto, Frank Romaskavich, and Stephen Salzer. Our contestants' first round will be Chris, Frank, Connie, and Stephen C., and Frank will be the coach for Pleasant Valley for the first round. Our rules for round one are as follows. Each team will be asked 5 sets of questions on an alternating basis. If a team answers the general question in each round correctly, a bonus question will be asked. If a team answers the general question incorrectly, the other team may try to answer it, but no bonus questions will be asked. Conferencing among team members is allowed for both general and bonus questions. All questions must be answered by the team captain. Scoring: 1 point for each general question answered correctly, 2 points for each bonus question answered correctly, and no points deducted for any incorrect answers. Any questions before we begin? Okay, Pleasant Valley, you're going first? Okay, start. Our consolation match for 1994. First question, Pleasant Valley. This is in social studies. An architectural form called a mosque is particularly associated with what religion?
Islam.
Islam is correct. 1 point to Pleasant Valley. Your bonus question, Pleasant Valley. What was the nationality of all these explorers? Amerigo Vespucci, Marco Polo, and Christopher Columbus.
Italian.
Italian is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Over to Palmerton, your first question of the evening, social studies. What is the 2-syllable name derived from a French word meaning meadow that refers to a broad grassy plain found in temperate regions? 2 syllables.
Meadow.
Well, I said a word meaning meadow. I'm looking for a word that means meadow, a 2-syllable word.
Prairie.
Prairie is exact. I'll take that. Prairie is right. 1 point to Palmerton. Okay, bonus Palmerton, social studies. Prairie schooners were also called what? No response. I'm looking for covered wagons or a conostoga of wagons. Okay, back to Pleasant Valley. Your general question in science. Name the small insect-eating animal often seen in Texas that is a hard, bony shell, sharp claws, and a long tail.
Scorpion.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Palmerton, can you respond?
Please repeat the question.
Name the small insect-eating animal often seen in Texas that is hard, bony shell, sharp claws, and a long tail.
Armadillo.
Armadillo is correct. 1 point to Palmerton. Palmerton, your general question in science. Name the tiny life form responsible for the common cold.
Virus.
Virus is correct. 1 point, Palmerton. Bonus, Palmerton. What organ is protected by the group of bones that comprise the cranium?
Brain.
Brain is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Back to Pleasant Valley. Your general question in mathematics. How many odd numbers or odd integers are there between -8 and 24? How many? No No response. Over to Palmerton. Can you respond? No response. 16. We're looking for 16. Palmerton. General question mathematics. What is the next number in this progression? 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. What's the next number?
12.
12 is incorrect. Can you respond, Pleasant Valley?
11.
11 is also incorrect. 13. I'm looking for 13. Okay, over to Pleasant Valley. Your general question in language arts. Alex bought several hundred pounds of seed potatoes, but he did not pay for them. Instead, he promised to pay for them after his crop is harvested. Therefore, we say Alex bought these potatoes on what?
Credit.
Credit is correct. 1 point, Pleasant Valley. Bonus, Pleasant Valley, also language arts. In what section of most libraries are books housed that cannot be checked out?
Reference
That
section.
is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Over to Palmerton. General question, language arts. What is the name for a type of war that is fought by different factions of people within the same country?
Civil War.
Civil War is correct. 1 point, Palmerton. Bonus, Palmerton. Who is credited with writing the fable of the hare and the tortoise?
Aesop.
Aesop is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. 2 points, Palmerton. I'm sorry, back to Pleasant Valley. Current events question. On what continent is the country of Somalia located?
Africa.
Africa is correct. 1 point, Pleasant Valley. Bonus in current events. Tommy Moe of Palmerton, Alaska, became only the third American male to win an Olympic gold medal in what sport at Lehighton?
Downhill skiing.
I need a reference point. We're looking for alpine skiing. They're actually different events, so we're not going to give you credit for that one. Over to Palmerton area. Your general question in current events. What country won the most medals, most total medals, at the 1994 Winter Games in Lehighton?
Russia.
Russia is incorrect. Pleasant Valley, can you respond?
United States.
United States is also incorrect. I'm looking for Norway. Norway won the most total medals. And that is the end of round one. We'll be back in just a moment. Confusion has been cleared up. Pleasant Valley 9, Palmerton area 8. 9 to 8. Rules for the second round are as follows. For this round, we will be using the electronic units and the clock. Toss-up question will be asked. First person to press the buzzer may answer the question. If the answer is correct, that team will receive a bonus question. If the answer is incorrect, any person on the other team may press the buzzer and answer the toss-up question. If the answer is correct, a bonus question will be presented to that team. Only the person pressing the buzzer may answer toss-up questions. On bonus questions, conferencing is allowed, and answers must be presented by the team captain. Toss-up and bonus questions will continue to be asked for 10 minutes. When the buzzer sounds, the round is over. If the buzzer sounds while I am asking a question, we will eliminate that question and the round ends. If the buzzer sounds while one of the contestants is attempting to answer, we will allow that person to complete his or her answer. Scoring is as follows. 2 points for each toss-up question answered correctly. 1 point deduction for incorrect answer if a toss-up question was not read entirely. Otherwise, no deductions for wrong answers. 2 points awarded for each bonus question answered correctly. Any questions before we begin? Okay. Toss-up question. Language arts. In Disney's Pinocchio, what kind of an animal was Cleo? Pleasant Valley, Chris.
Cat.
A cat is incorrect. Palmerton, can you respond? Palmerton, Ashley.
A fish.
A fish is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Bonus, Palmerton. Social studies. The modern name of certain kinds of mountains was derived from the Roman god of fire. What are these special mountains called today? No response. Volcano. Volcano. Toss-up question, language arts. What 2 words describe a firefighter who parachutes into a region where a forest fire is raging? Pleasant Valley, Pamela.
Paratrooper.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Palmerton, can you respond? No response. A smoke jumper. Looking for a smoke jumper. Toss-up question, science. What on a centigrade thermometer? Pleasant Valley, Chris.
Boiling point is 112, and the freezing point is 32.
That is incorrect. Palmerton, can you respond? Palmerton, Eric. I'm sorry, was it Mike? Go ahead, Mike.
Freezing point is 0 degrees and boiling point is 100.
That is correct. 2 points for Palmerton. Bonus question, Palmerton. Social studies. The world's most colorful and largest collection of petrified wood is located in a national park located in what state?
Arizona.
Arizona is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, social studies. What region of the United States was home to all of these Indian tribes? Arapaho, Comanche, Blackfoot, Crow, Pleasant Valley, Frank.
Midwest.
Let's take a roll look at this one minute. 1 minute. Not going to accept that answer. Can you respond, Palmerton? Thank you very much. We will eliminate that question. Okay, thank you, Jim. Thank you, Scorekeepers, for helping me out. Okay, we continue on. Toss-up question, language arts. Conductors frequently lead practice sessions with their orchestra in preparation for a concert. What is the 3-syllable name for these practice sessions? Pleasant Valley, Pamela.
Rehearsal.
That is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Bonus question, Pleasant Valley. Science. These are all part of what organ? Medulla oblongata, cerebellum, pons, hypothalamus, and cerebrum.
The brain.
Brain is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, mathematics. What is formed by 2 rays emanating from a single point? Palmerton, Mike.
An angle.
Angle is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Bonus, Palmerton. What mammal that lives in northern Europe is very closely related to the caribou of North America?
Reindeer.
Reindeer is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, art. What is the basic material used in the art form known as ceramics? Palmerton, Mike.
Glass.
That is incorrect. Can you respond, Pleasant Valley? Okay, Pleasant Valley, Pamela.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Basic material used in ceramics.
Clay.
Clay is correct. 2 points for Pleasant Valley. Bonus question, Pleasant Valley. What is a 3-letter synonym for the word tariff? 3 letters.
Tax.
Tax is correct. 2 points for Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, social studies. Operation Just Cause referred to the U.S. invasion of what country? Pleasant Valley, Pamela.
Bosnia.
That is incorrect. Palmerton, can you respond? Palmerton, Eric.
Iraq.
Iraq is also incorrect. Panama. Toss-up question, social studies. The first settlers in the San Francisco area were from what European country? Pleasant Valley, Frank.
Japan.
Japan is incorrect. Palmerton, can you respond? Palmerton, Eric.
Spain.
Spain is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Bonus question, Palmerton. They were supposed to live in palaces under the sea. They were very beautiful and said to come out of the sea to comb their long golden hair. Name these legendary beings with the tails of fish. Bonus to Palmerton only.
Mermaids.
Mermaids is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, science. The molten central part of the earth is referred to by what 4-letter term? Palmerton, Eric.
Core.
Core is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Bonus question, science. Occasionally, one will see a white crow, or a white elephant, or a white deer. What is the term used by biologists for the absence of this pigment?
Albino.
Albino is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, language arts. What type of modifier modifies nouns and pronouns? Pleasant Valley, Chris.
Adjectives.
Adjective correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Bonus, Pleasant Valley. An octave is an interval embracing how many diatonic tones?
7.
7 is incorrect. 8. 8. Option is 8. Toss-up question, social studies. The Gulf Stream is one example of enormous strengths of water. Repeat. The Gulf Stream is one example of enormous streams of water that flow through the oceans along well-mapped routes. What do oceanographers call these streams? Pleasant Valley, Pamela.
Trade winds,
That is incorrect. Palmerton, can you respond? Palmerton area.
Currents.
Current is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Bonus, Palmerton. What three-syllable noun refers to a condition of being poor? No response. Poverty. Toss-up question, science. What natural phenomenon is studied by people involved in seismology? Pleasant Valley, Chris.
earthquakes,
Earthquakes, correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Bonus question in science. Seals and whales commonly develop thick layers of fat immediately below their skin. What is this layer of fat called?
Blubber.
Blubber is correct. 2 points to Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, language arts. A word used in place of one or more nouns is called a Palmerton area.
Pronoun.
Correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Bonus, Palmerton. People in various parts of Southeast Asia have carved series of step-like fields into the sides of mountains. What two-syllable term refers to these types of steps?
Terraces.
Terrace is correct. 2 points to Palmerton. Toss-up question, language arts. It is a weapon of enormous power. What do the initials ICBM stand for? No response. Intercontinental ballistic missile. Toss-up question, science. What is the only evidence that geologists have that these creatures once existed? Brontosaurus. Palmerton area, Mike.
Fossils.
Fossils is correct. 2 points to Palmerton. Bonus, Palmerton in science. It kills rats and mice, but this small mammal that resembles a weasel and lives in Southeast Asia is better known as a snake killer. What is this animal?
Mongoose.
Mongoose, correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, mathematics. Listen carefully, please. Take the number 23.3727. Subtract 1.8264. Pleasant Valley, Connie.
21.5463.
That is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Bonus question, Pleasant Valley. The only mammal that can actually fly is what?
The bat.
That is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, mathematics. How many square millimeters are there in 2 square centimeters? Palmerton, Mike.
1,000.
That is incorrect. Can you respond, Pleasant Valley?
16.
You need to buzz in, please. Okay, go ahead. That
16.
is also incorrect. 200. Toss-up question, social studies. Spanish conquistadors found Indians of New Mexico living in apartment-like dwellings made of adobe brick. What name do we give these dwellings? Pleasant Valley, Connie.
Pueblo,
Pueblo is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Bonus, Pleasant Valley. Literature. The time and place of a story are called the blank.
The setting.
Correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, language arts. Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote a novel entitled Uncle Tom's Cabin. What was the central issue of this story? Pleasant Valley, Frank.
Slavery.
Correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Bonus question, Pleasant Valley. What is the correct name of the anthem written during the War of 1812 by Francis Scott Key?
The Star-Spangled Banner.
That is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, science. These adjectives are associated with what kind of natural phenomenon? Cirrus, nimbus. Pleasant Valley, Chris.
clouds,
That is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley. Bonus question. Express the Roman numeral CDIX as an Arabic numeral. No response. 409. 409. Toss-up question. Music. A tone in music is represented by a sign called a Pleasant Valley, Pamela.
time signature,
That is incorrect. Can you respond, Palmerton? Palmerton, Eric.
No.
Note is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Bonus question, language arts. Who was Pecos Bill's wife? I will allow them to answer. I repeat the question. You may respond.
Slewfoot Sioux.
Slewfoot Sioux is, I can't say it either. Slewfoot Sioux is correct. 2 points for Palmerton. That's the end of round 2. East of Portugal. Pleasant Valley, Chris.
Spain.
Spain is correct. Toss-up question, language arts. A biography about whom begins with these lines. This is a story about a real-time Sawyer, a boy who wanted to be a pirate. Instead, he grew up to be a famous writer, honored by statesmen and kings. Pleasant Valley, Frank.
Samuel Clemens.
I'll accept it. Samuel Clemens or Mark Twain, 2 points for Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, science. Chemists often refer to elements by the means of symbols. To what element does the symbol Fe refer? Palmerton, Bo.
Iron.
Iron is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, language arts. Name the puppet who wanted to become a boy more than anything else. Palmerton, Eric.
Pinocchio.
Correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, language arts. Divide, microscopic into syllables. Pleasant Valley, Kristen, please say break between each syllable.
M-I-C break. R-O break. S-C-O-P break. I-C.
That is incorrect. -2, Palmerton. Can you respond? Palmerton, Eric.
M-I-C break. R-O break. S-C-O break. T-I-C.
That is also incorrect. -2 to Palmerton. M-I break. C-R-O break. S-C-O-P break. I-C. Toss-up question, social studies. Edwin Aldrin and what other American astronaut were the first men to set foot on the Sea of Tranquility? Palmerton, Mike. No response, -2. Pleasant Valley, can you respond? Pleasant Valley, Chris.
John Armstrong.
Say again.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong is correct. 2 points to Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, social studies. The only single country that comprises an entire continent is Pleasant Valley, Frank.
Australia.
Australia is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, mathematics. What number is equal to 1 million millions? Pleasant Valley, Chris.
Google.
That is incorrect. -2, Palmerton, can you respond?
1 billion.
That is also incorrect. The answer is trillion. 1 trillion. -2, both teams. Toss-up question, science. What is the hardest mineral that can be produced by adding Palmerton, Mike?
Diamond.
Diamond is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, language arts. 2 examples of cliches are make a long story short and rake over the coals. What are the last 2 words in the cliche that begin with these words? Out of the frying pan and into Palmerton.
The fire.
Say again.
The fire.
That is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, language arts. What 4-letter word describes a common use for all of the following materials? Coal, gas. Pleasant Valley, Chris.
Heat.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. That's -2, Palmerton area, Jessica.
Fuel.
Fuel is correct. 2 points to Palmerton. Toss-up question, social studies. What document is associated with the following quote? We must indeed all hang together, or assuredly we will all hang separately. What document were they talking about? Okay, I'll get Pleasant Valley. Go ahead, Chris.
Declaration of Independence.
That is correct. 2 points to Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, social studies. One of the largest libraries in the world is located in Palmerton area, Mike.
Library of Congress.
That is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, science. This animal's name comes from a Greek word meaning river horse. It is more closely related to a pig. Palmerton area, Eric.
Hippopotamus.
That is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Mathematics. 200 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to how many degrees centigrade? No response. 100. 100. Toss-up question, language arts. What punctuation mark is necessary in the following phrases? Punctuation mark. The city's lonesome nights. Fred's forgotten feline. Palmerton area, Eric.
Apostrophe.
That is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Social studies toss-up question. What 2 continents lie entirely in the Western Hemisphere? Palmerton, Bo.
Australia and Asia.
That is incorrect. -2. Pleasant Valley, can you respond? Pleasant Valley, Chris.
North America and South
That
America.
is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley. Toss-up question, language arts. A non-fiction work of literature written about himself by the author is called a Palmerton, Mike.
Autobiography.
That is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Toss-up question, social studies. This bell tower was built in the year 1350. and has been leaning ever since. Palmerton Mike.
Leaning Tower Pisa.
I'm looking for the city. You said Pisa is correct. 2 points, Palmerton. Also question, language arts. What punctuation mark should be used at the end of these sentences? Get that alligator out of the shower. Pleasant Valley, Chris, I will allow you to answer.
Exclamation point.
That is correct. 2 points, Pleasant Valley, and that is the end of the match.
Wait, got Harry there for a second.
Final score in a close and contested contest. Palmerton area 52, Pleasant Valley 47. Congratulations.
Now we get to the important people, that being the advisory and our students.
Palmerton Area School District, Mrs. Sarah Strauss.
I'd also like to thank Dr. Warfel for his warm welcome to all of us for the 2 days of competition and also this evening. We surely have a beautiful facility here at Northwestern. It's a pleasure to visit with you. Thank you, Dr. Warfel. The students really have a special spot in all of our hearts, and I think it really takes a unique individual that can come here and have the courage to sit up front in front of friends and family and relatives and judges and teachers. That's a real difficult thing to do. So hats off to all the fine student contestants. It's my pleasure to work with Mrs. Mary Blay and Mrs. Bobby Arnold, the 2 advisors of the Palmerton School District 6th Sense team. And it's really neat to work with the 6th grade students on our team. They are not on this page. They're Daniel Berger, Michael Gerchak, and Jessica Chudlewski. Those 3 students are from our Talmensing Elementary building. And from our SS Palmer building, we have Ashley Smith, Rose Danielson, and Mary Danielson.
To present the awards for the second place Lehighton Area School District team, we have the principals of the middle school, Mr. Dennis Surfas and Mr. Barrett Reed.
Thank you very much, Dr. Warfel. It's a real pleasure to be here. About 9 years ago, when Jerry's in.
I want to correct you. I have 3 reasons for being here. The 2 that he gave, plus my being here tonight, I'm missing the Tamaulipas Area School Board meeting. We have to be from Tamaulipas area paper to know why. This is like an extra thrill. But it also does go to show that there are good things happening, not only in Toronto, but everywhere. Too many times, we all get the bad, the kids get the bad press, never the good press. First, I'd like to introduce my two advisors, Mr. Fred Fallon and Mr. Mary Greenberg. And I'm going to pull a fast one. I'm going to ask each of the advisors to introduce 3 students. They're not going to escape without shaking my hand. But I think these are the people who really work with the kids. I'll let them have the honor.
Andy Haynes. Aaron Dunn. Captain Ryan Workman.
And I have the pleasure of introducing Chris Fulmer. Okay, and Kevin Teeter from our West Country School. And Slayton Altenberg from our West Penn School. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of the parents and all of the friends for all the support that they have given all of the students that are up here this evening. Thank you.